What's going on, guys? Wi-Fi1225 here, and today we're doing an ESO Saturday, first one in a while, and I'm super excited to get back with it. This is going to be bi-weekly, so like I said last night, we're going to do the video tonight, and then 2 weeks from now we'll have another ESO Saturday. Won't be doing a giveaway, but I'll go over that later. So we got a lot of cool stuff to cover today. We're going to be talking about Update 5. It's been almost a month since the last update, so it's time to start talking about what we're going to get next. We're going to be talking about what I think kind of the roadmap of what the rest of the year is going to look like in terms of new content coming out. We're going to be talking about the new champion system that's starting to be implemented. Then we're going to be talking about the giveaway just quick in case some of you guys missed my last video. And then we're going to be talking about the possibility of me getting a Twitch because I know some of you guys asked about that. So let's just start off with Update 5. So it's been almost a month since the last update. I believe the last update came out on the I want to say the 16th of September, so it's around that time, 4 to 6 weeks. We're getting ready for a new update, which is pretty cool. The only thing is that ZeniMax hasn't really said what we're going to be getting. There is a list of confirmed things that are going to be in the next update, but they're not necessarily large enough to be the whole update. Unless this update is going to be more like smaller fixes and little tweaks and stuff like that. I'm not sure. We are coming off a fairly big update with the upper level of Craglorn. Not that I've personally played it, but that is a pretty big update. And so far the pattern seems to be big update, littler update. We got the huge update with the first Craglorn, and then we had a smaller one where we just got, the ability to pick up weapons. So we also got a new dungeon. But so far it seems to be, big, little. So I would definitely not expect to see a huge one, but I'll go over what I think we're going to see, and then, like I said, I'll be going over what I think the rest of the year is going to look like. So right now we have a small list of things that are confirmed, and I'll just go over them real quick. The werewolf update, the cost reduction of werewolf transformation is going to be lower, or that would be what reduction means. New abilities and new passives for werewolves. So if you are a werewolf, which actually isn't a huge amount of people, I know more people went the vampire route, and I think a lot of people, rightfully so, think werewolf is underpowered. But it is cool that you're getting new abilities and new passives. Something I love about MMO is when they give new skill lines, new weapons, so it's cool that they're updating the werewolf one. Stamina updates, making stamina, more viable use of a build. Heavy attacks with all non-staff weapons now return stamina, and more improvements are going to follow. So that's pretty big. Hopefully it will solve the stamina problem. I know some people weren't too happy about the way they did it. They felt it was kind of a cop-out for ZeniMax to do, because although it probably will solve the problem, I guess they didn't like the way they do it. The way I see it is fixing the problem, so I don't really see it as that big of a deal. I definitely think something they've been working on for a while. They knew that the stamina weakness in the builds was a problem. They knew that they've known for a couple months, so I'm sure they've really put some time into this fix, so I'm sure it'll work well. We got veteran mode, City of Ash, that's the dungeon. I think that might be the major part of this update. Maybe they'll advertise that as the major part. I'm not quite sure. Another awesome thing we got is new facial animations. Something that they talked about at QuakeCon. We got a little video on that. Definitely going to look a lot more natural, and the NPCs are going to look a lot better. Next, personally, one of my favorite things coming to in this update is the chat bubbles. They are going to be in the game in Update 5, which is awesome. And I know some people are huge fans of the chat bubbles like me. I know some friends that I have are huge fans of chat bubbles, and some people absolutely hate them for some reason. The good thing is that with all of the UI, it's completely up to you what you do. You can take it off if you want, or you can turn it on. So no reason to get mad that they're adding the chat bubbles, because it's really just another option for you, even if you don't like the chat bubbles. But it's going to make it a hell of a lot easier to roleplay, which is awesome. New grouping improvements, like fixing issues with phasing, that's really good. A lot of what this update seems to be is fixes to things that have been problems, but also adding some new cool things. Facial animations, chat bubbles, those are little things, but they're things that are going to make a big difference in the game. We're going to have new crafting dailies. I'm actually not sure what that means. I'm sorry to say that, but I just really don't know what that means. If you do, that's going to be in the game, and that's great if you're excited for that. A dungeon revamp, undaunted repeatable questions, and dungeon scaling. So pretty cool, hopefully giving some dungeons more replayability. I know I've been going through some old dungeons and stuff like that, so hopefully Undaunted is going to become a bigger part of the game. I know that's something they talked about QuakeCon trying to do. Not sure, this isn't definitely all they're going to do for the Undaunted, but definitely part of it, which is cool. Other than that, we just got some PvP fixes. Not quite sure what they are going to be yet, but that is coming. And a small army of bug fixes and polishes, as we always get with every update. Other than that, this isn't quite confirmed, but it looks like we might get the Dwemer armor set, or ability to make Dwemer armor in this update, which would also be cool. So I'm thinking this update, I think that's pretty much going to be what's in this update. I definitely wouldn't expect to see the Imperial City or crime system. The one, because they would have let us know about that. Also, I just don't think it's ready. But this is a pretty good update. I mean, I know some people are going to, like, they wanted a big thing of new content, but if you look at what we got, the facial animations, that's pretty cool. Veteran City of Ash is nice. Chat bubbles is awesome. But fixing the phasing problem, that is huge. Other than that, you know, if they do add the new Dwemer armor style, that's going to be big. I think all those little things add up enough to make this update really kind of worth it, kind of a good update for ESO at this point. So I'm pretty excited about that. And I know some people are going to say that we didn't get enough. I think it's good coming off a huge update. So that looks like all we're going to get in Update 5. But let's talk about the rest of the year, because we got some really awesome stuff coming. Arguably some of the most awesome stuff that's going to come to ESO. Definitely better than the stuff we've got, in my opinion. Update 6, and this is all speculation before I even say anything. All speculation. This is not confirmed whatsoever. The only thing that's confirmed is that these are coming in the game soon. But this is completely my speculation. None of it is backed up with fact, other than kind of the timetable. But really just what I think is going to go on. So yeah, don't think that I'm saying this is all confirmed. The last stuff I said, that was all confirmed. This, not at all. So I think Update 6 is going to be the Imperial City. Definitely seems like something that they have worked more along than other things like the crime system or spellcrafting. Just in terms of what they showed off at QuakeCon, but also how they talk about it. I'm pretty sure Update 6 is going to be the Imperial City, which is cool because this game needs some fresh PvP content, so that's going to be really awesome. Other than that, Update 7, again, all speculation, I think is going to be the crime system, introducing the bounty system. Personally, what I think this game has been lacking from the beginning, I'm super excited to get that in the game. I cannot even describe how many people I'm just going to kill for fun. It's going to be awesome. Update 8, I think, is going to be spellcrafting. This is kind of like, in my world, the perfect world if we're getting like new stuff every month. Obviously, we're getting new stuff every month, but you know, Update 8, they might take a break, or Update 7, give us a gap, but I would expect to see the crime system in by December, I think, and I hope. Spellcrafting, we might get in January, if that's coming in Update 9 instead of Update 8, but I think that's pretty much going to be the rest of the year. I definitely expect to get the Imperial City in by the end of the year, and the crime system in by the end of the year. Spellcrafting maybe early 2015, if not by the end of 2014. And they also have been working on the champion system. Not sure when that's actually going to be in. I know they're implementing it in phases. I think maybe the first phase is already out. Not quite sure about that. They've kind of been quiet about that, but there was an update a couple days ago. I don't know what they're doing. You know, it's kind of weird, but no big changes obviously yet. But the champion system I would expect to see done by, again, early 2015, if not by the end of 2014. And that's sort of a more gradual thing instead of like a huge update. And so on that topic, we're going to talk about the champion system, what it is, because it is going to be a huge part of the game. Especially because a lot of us have reached veteran ranks. It's going to be huge, and it's really just going to change the way we play the game. So let's get talking about that, because I think it's something that is pretty important. It's going to change the game a lot, and I'm not sure a lot of people know about it. So let's just talk about what is the champion system. Well, it's a revamp of the veteran rank content, and I don't even like using the word veteran rank because they're getting rid of them altogether. But basically what it is it's a lot like Skyrim system. So as you go along and you get experience, you're going to get champion points. And those are purely from playing the game, and you'll get those. I'm not sure how often you'll get them. I'm not sure how much 1 point is worth. Not sure about that. I'm sure we'll learn when we actually get the update. But basically it's just getting these points as you play, and you can spend them in these different paths that are, you know, set up like constellations. These paths are basically like the constellations of Skyrim. Not that they're all exactly the same skill lines, because they're not, but really it's kind of the same idea. And they're all passives. None of them are like active skills. Your skill lines are still going to be the same. This is just adding passives to the game. So basically the premise is getting unpredictable growth. So instead of just a linear progression, you know, you get more health every time you get a new veteran rank, you get better, you know, you get more skill points, or you actually don't get a skill point when you get a veteran rank. But as you go on, instead of just the linear progression, this is trying to get some unpredictable growth going. So you can define your character in different ways. So let's give an example of some of the passives. Some of them are going to help you in combat, make your block better, make your attacks better. or some of them will do cool things like lock picking. There's a thief realm. Some of them will get you more gold in treasure chests. Some will make lock picking easier. And those are just examples. So these passives are really gonna be able to, you're gonna be able to define your character a lot more than before. You know, you want to play as a thief? Alright, go into the lock picking and pickpocketing sections of that. You know, you want to play as like an warrior who just dominates everything. You want to make your tanking better. Alright, go invest in, you know, the warrior section. Go invest in, you know, some sword and board stuff. It's completely up to you, and really just defining your character. So basically, what it's doing is getting rid of the veteran rank system and making it so that you can invest in making your character better, but not necessarily a higher level than people. It's also trying to get players who don't necessarily play a lot a better chance. So in PvP, I'm sure you guys all know what it's like seeing a veteran rank 12 guy come over the hill. When you're a veteran rank 4 player, you know you're about to get fucked. It's pretty bad. And you know, so it's really hard to beat a veteran rank 12 player as a veteran rank 4, never mind like a veteran rank 14, just because they're so much better than you naturally, not necessarily because they're better at the game, but just they're so much stronger. This is going to level out the playing field. So if you're veteran rank 14, yeah, you have more passives, you have more points to put into those passives, so you could be a lot better at combat. Your combat could be better and you could be stronger, but it's not necessarily this same advantage, the same linear advantage as the, you know, this guy's better than me, so he's on top of me and he'll be able to beat me easier. It's not the same. It's not that linear progression that we talked about. It's not like that at all. It's more about how you spend your points, and I think it's going to make it so that you have to rely on actually being good at the game more than just being at a higher level than someone. Other than that, you also get a bonus of points. So it's easier to get points, or you actually get points. Not sure how it's working, but if you don't play for a while and you log on, you will. It'll be easier to get points, or you'll already have some. Not sure again how that works, but you will be able to get points easier if you don't play. So that's just trying to say, you know, this guy works like 12 hours every day. Not that, I'm just using an example. And some guys at home playing the game all day, well, they kind of want this guy to be able to catch up, which I kind of like. And at the same time, it's like, well, I'm putting the time to play the game all the time. I should be able to own him. You know, it's kind of, you could go back and forth on whether or not that's a good thing. And finally, one thing that I should say is all these passives that you unlock in the champion system are going to be account-wide, so all your characters will have these. So if you're like an altaholic and you love making alts, well, it's going to be a lot easier for you because you already have all these pass unlocked and all these champion points. So that's pretty much the champion system is. I hope I did a good job explaining it because it is kind of complex, but basically it's the new way that the veteran rank content is going to work. Like I said, a lot like Skyrim system if you think about it that way, and it's going to make it so that higher level players don't automatically own lower level players, but they still have some sort of advantage if they play their points right. Now, with that out of the way, let's talk about the giveaway. So in case you guys missed my video last night, I am doing another ESO giveaway, 2 free months to ESO. That's $30 subscription fee. I'm gonna be giving that away. All you need to do to enter is comment in the video below. Again, not for publicity or anything, just so I know that you actually want it, because I can't tell you how many times I did a giveaway and it went to a subscriber who didn't even know what Elder Scrolls Online was. It's actually happened more than once. So just comment in the video below so I know you're interested in actually getting the Elder Scrolls Online giveaway, and yeah, you'll be randomly entered into a system that's randomly gonna pick someone, and bingo, you'll win a subscription fee if you win. So again, that's coming out not next Saturday, 2 Saturdays from now, you know, bi-weekly show. So next Elder Scrolls Online Saturday, we will announce the winner. So yeah, just comment below and you'll get 2 free months hopefully. So you'll have a pretty good chance because it's only like, I'd say only 20 people enter each one. So, you know, you got like a, 5% chance of winning, which is pretty awesome. Yeah, so just comment below. It's kind of just a thank you guys for sticking around while I was gone. You know, thank you guys for all your loyalty and sticking with me. I kind of just wanted to do that for you guys, and I always like doing giveaways just because I like giving you guys free stuff. It's a good way to get my channel out there sometimes, but this one really is just a thank you for my loyal subscribers who's been sticking with me from the beginning, so thank you guys so much. Next, there were some comments on my last video last night about actually getting a Twitch, and I kind of like the idea of getting a Twitch. You know, I like the idea of if I can't make a video that night, just, you know, but I have time to play some, like, games that I usually want to make videos on, you know, like Far Cry 4, when that comes out, or Wolfenstein that I've been playing. I like the idea of just going on Twitch and kind of like having a conversation with you guys. So I actually will look into that. Hopefully I'll get it up by the end of the week. That would be a really cool way to expand my channel, and I actually never thought of it before, but I'd be down to doing some live streaming. I'm up to anything. And if you guys, have anything that you want me to do, just let me know. If it's a video you want me to do, even if it's a game I've heard nothing about, I will do some research and I'll make sure I get the video out to you guys. Definitely, since I'm coming back from a month, I feel kind of bad. Just let me know anything. You guys are probably a lot smarter than me, and you guys know what you want from the channel. I don't always know what you guys want, so just let me know. I'll make some videos. If you want a podcast on a new topic, just let me know. I like to cover Elder Scrolls Online stuff, but I have time to do videos that aren't necessarily about Elder Scrolls Online. So just let me know. As always, if you have any questions for the next Elder Scrolls Online Saturday, just leave them. I love answering you guys' questions. But yeah, anything you want to see on my channel, just let me know and I'll get it done. But the Twitch definitely is a good idea, and I'm hoping to get that up by the end of the week. Get that rolling, which would be pretty cool. Maybe even have some live stream events for the Elder Scrolls Online. That would be pretty cool. Maybe when we hit like 400 subscribers, I'll have like a huge giveaway and like a live stream party or something. I think that'd be pretty cool. But yeah, I'll definitely look into getting a Twitch, and thank you guys for suggesting that. That was really awesome. So anyway, that's pretty much it for this video. I'm really glad to be back, really glad to make this podcast. Hope you guys liked it. If you want to see anything covered in the next edition of Elder Scrolls Online Saturday, just let me know. I'm probably going to be talking about spellcrafting and maybe talking more about the crime system. Maybe talking about the Imperial City more, especially because that's going to be coming out. And hopefully by then we'll have more information about Update 5, so I'll be covering that. And then just, any Elder Scrolls Online news that I got. I am going to order that Gwar stuffed animal, if you guys have seen it. I'll show you guys pics of me with it next week. But, yeah, really excited just to be back and playing Elder Scrolls Online, making new content. In terms of videos this week, just expect a few videos here and there. I'm going to do one about, getting immersed and role-playing in the Elder Scrolls Online. Expect that maybe Monday night, I would say. Maybe Monday during the day, because I do have that day off. And then during the week, I kind of want to make a video on Far Cry 4 multiplayer. And then once Borderlands comes out on, I think, the 13th, so this Tuesday, I'll be making a first impression of that. So just expect a lot of content, and then next weekend I expect more videos, and then next week, and then that Saturday we'll have Elder Scrolls Online Saturday. So hoping to get a lot of content out this week. But again, thank you guys for watching. If you are looking for a guild, my guild's always recruiting, link in the description below. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.